Now, CEO Steve Jobs has undergone a liver transplant, and the question now for investors and the market is, will he remain CEO if and when he returns to the company this month? And should he? Bloomberg's Zara Burton spoke with Steve Wozniak, who founded the company with Steve Jobs, and she joins us now with more.
Yeah, well, the big question is, should he remain CEO? And of course, I had to ask him that as well, and he said, of course, Steve Jobs should be in the top spot. And he really believes that Steve Jobs should be in the top spot because he, almost out of duty, has a duty not only to Apple, but to the world. He says this guy has come in and has transformed the world, and he thinks that he has to be in that top job in order to keep doing that. However, he said, if Jobs were to say, you know what, I'm stepping aside, he would support Tim Cook. He thinks it's too early to make an assessment of Tim Cook, but he would say, he's qualified enough, and he thinks Tim Cook is doing a good job.
Tim Cook, the acting CEO. Now, when did Wozniak last speak with Steve Jobs, and does he get the sense that Steve Jobs is up for this task?
He spoke to him before he went on medical leave. That's what he said to me. So this is not after the surgery, after the liver transplant. He spoke to him prior to going on medical leave. What he did say, though, was that when he spoke to him, he seemed completely happy, completely unconcerned about what was going on with his health. And he said they spoke about technology. I said, did you speak about his health concerns? And he said briefly, he said, when he spoke to him, he said, you know what, the news media, I'm very upset about how the news media is portraying your health situation, the fact that they're prying so much and asking so many questions. And Steve Jobs did agree with that as well. He was also upset about the media, the involvement in the media and his health issues.
Well, some in the media would defend it by saying the board of directors has not exactly been open about Steve Jobs' condition. Won't the board need to disclose exactly what is going on with Jobs at some point if he does remain CEO?
Well, if he returns as CEO, that's the issue. The corporate governance experts that I've been speaking to have said if he does return as CEO, he will have to disclose, the board will have to disclose more conditions, as much full and complete disclosure as possible about what he's going through right now. However, Steve Wozniak, again, he said, you know what, he trusts Steve to tell us what we should know. He trusts that Steve Jobs is being as full, disclosing as much as he possibly can and as much as we need to know.
Okay, Zara Burton, thanks very much covering Apple for us.